Hi everyone. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today I have some good words for you. It's just so many I can't get. Like my dad will say, he'll say to me, this scripture and this scripture and this scripture, and sometimes I get annoyed, not because of him, but because I know I have to read it and kind of rework it. So I have peace in my spirit that this is really what it meant, really what it says. This is the truth. I'm the teacher, and I'm the only one who can make sense of the words in my book to those who love me. And I love you and welcome. Um, Welcome to my garden. Um, yes, welcome to life. Okay, those of you who have turned and repented and see that Hollywood is burning, it's a crumbling down, and everything is fake. Everything is what you guys are watching. I mean, no doubt that things are happening because I know my dad. Hollywood can't do weather things. Okay, they can't do the ocean and the tornadoes and they can set fires or whatever, but that's the work of the angels that my father sends. He knows what to do, and he could light a fire without human hands. So whatever he's burning up is a purification of this land, and it's a beautiful thing to see. For me, I'm like, yes, yes. And to my lovebirds, you guys are like, yes, yes. So today, of course, my dad always speaks to me in my spirit. And today he was like, Ayana, I give you, because I was pulling in today. And there was a demon who came flying down in her car, and they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. So, and I'm like, Dad, like, and he's like, well, tell that spirit what to do. And I'm like, He's like, tell that spirit what to do. He's like, I've given you power of authority over all spirits of heaven and earth. I've given you that. Now, when the win is up to me, but tell that spirit, because you know that the spirits that are around you are not good. Every single spirit that is around you is not good, whether they smile at you or not. Tell that spirit what to do. And I said, okay, to that spirit, that you will get in the bathtub and cut your wrists and die there. And it was a female driving a white car. That spirit will get in the bathtub, cut her wrist, and you guys are going to find her in the bathtub, wherever she resides. I don't know if she resides here. She was in the garage, so look forward to it. And the spirits, there was a female and a male and a baby. And the male spirit is going to kill the baby and the mother of the baby. That was in here. So my father will put in the mind of the father killing, stabbing the child and the mother. And he's not going to stop until that spirit does what it was commanded to do. It's a war out here, people. It's a war. And everybody who does not listen to me, they're in disobedience. every spirit here that does opposite of what I've been telling it and telling it and telling it to do is in disobedience. So when they're in disobedience, I command that spirit to carry out, or other spirits to carry out something on that spirit or that body. So I was like, ooh, this is new to me. Like every day I'm finding something out new. I'm finding something new. Okay, so this is why, hold on one second. I want to help you guys understand that the difference between fallen angels, angels of mine that fell and got sheep that played in the mud with pigs, females, Judah, especially in Black Hollywood, that their wives and their children you have to let them go. And if you don't let them go, you cannot enter into the Holy Land. You may live, but you live outside of the gates with weeping and gnashing of teeth. It's just what it is. It is what it is. Because your marriages before I brought them to, love has brought you guys together, are all counterfeit marriages. You guys hooked up together in another kingdom. And just like I had to cut myself off from Saul, okay? He was prince of, now I just read the chapter of in Kings, I forget what it was. No, 1 Samuel. He said, Samuel, which is Jonathan too. Samuel was Jonathan, was me, okay? And I was the wife of Saul, okay? And my father said, I'm gonna make you prince of Israel. He was prince. He was supposed to be king of Israel forever. But because him hearing that, because I read about, it's like, you're supposed to be with me. And I was going to, because you were, the people came to Richie and was like, okay, we know who she is. She hears from God. But if we can kill her, get rid of her, and pump him up to make him think that he's somebody without her, then we're going to kill him too. And we're going to take over America. Okay, so when I married Richie, okay, because you guys have to remember, this is a love story. This has nothing to do with religion. This has everything to do with obedience and the love, the marriage between a man and a woman. And the love between a woman and another man that really loved me. And my father knew that Richie failed the test. He failed the test. Instead of sharing with me, he stole from me. And when I started to wake up, he stole from me and he let the enemies come and rob me of my inheritance in the land. Now, I think that they told him that I own land in South Carolina or something, but he didn't know. My dad kept hiding that I owned America, and I was the child of God, and I was here. Richie knew that I had a gift, and the people from Hollywood knew that I had the gift. I am the gift of life. And Richie knew that at some point in time, Richie knew that his life was going really great ever since I married him. And all of his friends and everything, they were like, wow. But he didn't know that his friends were jealous of him. They were jealous. And it described him that he was the tallest among them. Like handsome, tall. And when I had anointed him Prince of Israel of America, right? He went and he partied with some false prophetess. And I don't know if they drugged him or whatever, but it said that he was naked. And one man said, who is his father? Who is his father? And Richie would say things. He was like, well, where is he getting his prophecy from? Witches. He was hanging around witches, prostitutes, whores. But he's still anointed. He's still an anointed cherubim of God. And that's why the people around him are not too. And that's why when somebody from David's camp came and they said, this is the sword or something, the crown of Saul, David was like, what? I think David killed that person. I was like, who are you to do that? And that's why I say everybody who is watching this unfold, keep your mouths off of Richard. He has my precious gems over there with him. My father is working on him. And when he repents, he knows. When he repents, that's an inside job. That's a spiritual job between him and my father. Then when he becomes a believer in me, when he turns from his rage to, I deserve it, to, yeah, I miss her. I love her. She's the righteous. She was righteous and I was wrong, 100%. When he accepts accountability for his actions, that's when my dad will let up off of him. But until that day, the food and his shelter, his car, whatever my father allows for him to take care of mine that come to him, my 5 will not be touched. And my dog. Because every man has to stand before the Almighty Spirit themselves and come to that, because I said to Peter, which is also Richie, Satan asked to sift you like wheat. But I prayed for you, and I did. I actually prayed, Father, have mercy on him. because I know how hard my dad could come on the human race. But I'm not coming back. I'm not going back to that house. I cannot come back. They're going to have to learn how to call on my father in the name of love. And I pray that my angels, you guys look out for my... It doesn't get easy. But I can't come back. I have to go where my dad is leading me to go. And trusting this process is very hard. But if my dad got me through this, what makes me think that he's not going to take care of my own? And I'm just giving him what he wanted. Richie wanted my friends, my children. He wanted everything to take away my life, to take away my happiness. So he asked for it, so I'm giving it to him. I have given my life down. I have laid my life down here in this state of New Jersey. I have given it to my enemy. So everybody there, to me, spiritually, they are dead. Every time I think of justice, it hurts. But he's a strong man. He's a strong man. And I pray that his siblings watch out for him the most. I love you guys. I have to stop this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Love you.